Good morning, everyone. If you're just heading out for your Tuesday morning drive, it's a great time to do so. Normally at this time, we don't see any problems, and today, really no different. Let's take a quick look at freeways around the metro area, both 26 and 217 on the west side of town, just seeing light traffic and good speeds. No major slowdowns either if you're coming in from the east side or either East Side Freeway, I-84, 205. Both freeways look great. No problems on I-5 either. Northbound and southbound look great between Wilsonville and Vancouver. So we're off to a great start. Back to you.
With the Northwest's most detailed forecast, this is KATU Storm Tracker weather.
Good morning, everyone. You're in for a beautiful Saturday around the Portland metro area right now, starting with mostly clear skies, 53 degrees. We're going to warm up nicely by the lunch hour, just under 70. We should see a high right about 69. Yesterday, we saw a high of 77 degrees, still above normal. Normal's about 71 for this time of year, and we should see a little bit warmer than that, about 79 degrees today. Let's take some views now, some beautiful views at that around our area, courtesy of the Inn at Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera. Right now, waking up with some clouds in Lincoln City, also some patchy fog on the coast, 46 degrees, but no rain in sight. Clearer view to the east of us, courtesy of the Hood River Inn. It's going to be a beautiful day east of the Cascades right now, the Columbia River Gorge, 57 degrees and also dry. Current temperatures and sky conditions around our area. We're sitting with some area clouds right now, 53 degrees, a little bit cooler and clearer in Vancouver, 51 degrees. And as normal on the west side, some clearer skies keep temperatures cooler over there. Hillsborough is sitting at 44 degrees. Some more temperatures around the northwest along the coast, 56 in Astoria, 46 in Newport, a little bit warmer in the Dalles, 57 degrees. Now let's talk some weather and some football. What you can expect if you're headed to see the Vikings today play the Wildcats. Kickoffs right around 1 o'clock, about 1:05. You should see mostly clear skies and a high of 72. If you're traveling south a bit to see the Beavers play, they're going to play Arizona under mostly clear skies as well. It's going to be a beautiful late afternoon for football. 80 degrees is expected. And if you're headed to Eugene today to see the Ducks play Cal, it's going to be clear skies also. And kickoff time about 12:35. Should see a high right around 70 degrees. What you can expect here in terms of your weather headlines now today and for the next several days, some morning clouds and patchy fog. It's going to be a beautiful weekend as seasonal temperatures remain for late September. But as we head into next week, boy, enjoy these last few sunny days in this gorgeous weekend because things are going to change and rain is on the way, and we'll get to that more in a minute. Starting out with a forecast for you live along the coast and valley. Some morning clouds and fog along the coast. Highs today will be in the mid to upper 60s along the coast. Also starting out with a few clouds. Highs are going to be in the low 80s for us, in the high 70s. Overnight along the coast in the 40s, and same for us in the mid to upper 40s. Forecast for Cascades Gorge if you're headed there today. Mostly sunny skies. Government Camp should see a high of about 69 degrees. 80s all along for Cascade Locks, Hood River, and the Dalles. Overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 40s. Winds not too bad. West winds in the late afternoon should be 5 to 30 miles an hour. Central and Eastern Oregon, if that's where you're headed, Madison, Bend, Chebosse highs of about 82. 85 across much of the board today. Burns should see a high of about 87. Overnight lows are going to be a bit cooler in the mid to upper 30s. So today, enjoy it. It's going to be a beautiful day. Mostly cloudy skies, but high of about 79. An upper ridge is going to continue to form Sunday, bringing us warmer temps, but things are sure changing. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to see a return to more, or I guess the approaching of more October-like weather. So this technically could kind of be our last really good weekend of warm weather. We will most likely see rain Monday and Tuesday, with a chance of rain also Wednesday and Thursday. Highs are going to be in the 60s.
We had a feeling you were going to say that.
I know, sorry, I had to deliver it, but yes. I can bring this good weekend.
Yes, but for today, perfect football weather.
Perfect football
Couldn't
weather.
ask for anything better,
No.
whether you're a Beaver or a Duck.
That's right,
or
regardless.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lauren. Traffic details now at 5:40. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning, Natalie. And good morning, everyone. Just as Carlos was saying, low visibility and fog is also part of the traffic story definitely this morning. If you're just headed out in the next few minutes, let's give you an idea of where some of those patchy areas of fog are this morning. Definitely on the Banfield, and traffic's picking up a bit. Now, good news so far this morning, no major accidents or stalls or any problems because of this fog. Heavier, denser fog on the west side. Certainly, if you're headed out on Highway 26 in the next few minutes, traffic's also picking up around 185th in either direction. I-5 not too bad. More volume now in from Vancouver toward downtown, but still pretty decent speeds remain through Marine Drive and Delta Park. And 205, not seeing any major slowdowns, but heavier traffic at the south end across the Abernathy Bridge. Just as a reminder, all MAX service has been restored after a power outage disrupted service last night. Back to you.
Thanks, Lauren.
Now, With the Northwest's most detailed forecast, this is KATU Storm Tracker weather.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Your Sunday morning starting off mostly cloudy in the Portland, Vancouver area. A little cool out there if you're headed out to walk the dog or go for a morning walk or run. Grab a light jacket. Current temperature 59 degrees. We should warm up nicely, though, and around noon see more of those clouds part to a high of around 69. And tonight should be a nice, comfortable evening with clearer skies. More return to normal temperatures, about 80 degrees expected. Courtesy of the Hood River Inn, a gorgeous view this morning of the Columbia River Gorge. Warmer than we are right now, 61 degrees and dry. And we're seeing more and more sun in our view of Lincoln City as we continue to check in throughout the morning. Right now, a view courtesy of the Inn at Spanish Head Resort hotel camera, 57 degrees, and also no rain in the bucket. Taking a look at metro temperatures right now around our area, 59 degrees, a little bit cooler to the west of us, both in Scappoose and Hillsborough area. Let's check in right now with Salem conditions, as they've been a little bit different than we have been this morning. Clear skies south of us in the central and southern Willamette Valley. Zoom in view of McNary Field. Clear skies, bright sun out there, winds out of the northwest, but only at 3 miles per hour, so light. Okay, forecast for where you live, what you can expect today, starting out with the valley and coast. Starting out with cloudy skies along the north and central coast, but as we saw in our view of Lincoln City, that sun is already starting to break through. Highs in the upper 60s and low 70s for both the coast. For us here in the valley, also cloudy for the Portland, Vancouver area to start out with, but we talked about clear skies in Salem and Eugene, and highs today in the 80s. Government Camp should be a sunny day today and high of around 72. Overnight in the 50s along the coast, and also for us in the valley, and we'll see a clear night overnight. If you're headed to central or eastern Oregon, it'll be a clear, sunny day all the way around. For the most part, highs in the 70s, but Pendleton and the Dalles should be see highs, right around 82. Overnight tonight, clear east of the Cascades, and for the most part in the upper 40s, although Pendleton and the Dalles should see overnight lows in the 50s. Taking a look at our 3-day forecast, we're going to see a little bit cooler in terms of our high today. We expected 84 looking at today, but because of that cooler air mass and marine clouds hanging in there, we're going to reach about 80. But that ridge of high pressure that's been holding strong over the Pacific is going to start to move in and bring us back into more summer-like temperatures. And we're going to reach low 90s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so it's going to feel significantly warmer. But then we're going to cool off a bit. If that's too hot for you, we're going to return to the mid-80s for the next weekend.
So picnic at your place tonight, right?
Sure. Why not? Are you bringing food?
I'll come on over. I guess I'll have to do that.
Okay, sure.
Well, today is Sunday, August 16th. Well, I don't know about you, Lauren, but I'm just exhausted after hearing all that.
Wow, that was a lot. Covering everything.
Yes, exactly. And covering everything, of course, in weather, too, though a little bit simpler.
I think we're going to see a little bit more of everything than we thought yesterday, especially in terms of sunshine. We didn't see really what we thought in terms of warmer temperatures and the warm-up that we thought, as marine clouds hung around a lot longer than expected. Now, right now this morning, current temperature 57 degrees, and we are starting out with a lot of that cloud cover, that marine layer lingering around, but I think that those clouds will part mid-morning and into the lunch hour, and we'll start to really warm up nicely to around 69 degrees. So yesterday our forecasted high was about 75, quite a bit lower than normal. We actually reached only 67. Today should warm up to 80. Right now, some current views around our area, courtesy of the Inn at Spanish Head Resort hotel camera, a view of Lincoln City, both along the north and central coast, starting out with clouds, 48 degrees, but dry, and clearer skies, courtesy of the Hood River Inn, a beautiful view of the Columbia River Gorge, and current temperature 57 degrees. Let's take a look at metro temperatures right now. 57 for us, a little bit cooler in Vancouver, 56, and cooler in McMinnville and Hillsborough, both in the mid to upper 40s. More temperatures around the northwest. Right now, a little bit warmer than we are in Astoria, 59 degrees, and one of the coolest temperatures on the map, Baker City, right now currently coming in at 40. So taking a look at your weather headlines, what you can expect today. And for the next few days, warmer Sundays. We're warming up today to right around 80, but then it's going to get hot. You're going to want to break out the sunglasses and flip-flops as we head back into the 90s for both Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Let's take a look at your forecast first, starting out with the valley and coast. Morning clouds along the north and central coast, possible spots of patchy fog along the central coast, but that will break away nicely to afternoon sun and highs in the mid to upper 60s and low 70s. And for us, we'll also see some of the morning clouds, but afternoon sun and highs in the 80s in the valley. Government Camp should reach a high of 72. Both Cascade Locks and Hood River will see some morning clouds, but nice afternoon sun and temperatures in the 80s in the Cascades Gorge. Nice if you're headed to central and eastern Oregon today, both 80 for a high for Madras and and Bend. 82 for Pendleton, for the most part in the 70s. In eastern Oregon, overnight lows will be in the upper 40s and low 50s. So today is our transition day. We are going to warm up to 80, so a little bit less than expected. But as that ridge of high pressure moves inland toward us, we're going to hit clearer skies and temps that are warming up quite nicely into the low and mid 90s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that real return to summer. And then things are going to get comfortable again as we cool off just a bit into the mid and upper 80s for next weekend, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So warming up a bit, then going back down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Checking in right now with Lauren Allison. Now, Lauren, we were
morning.
out there at the Jazz Festival last night, and I got to say, I mean, the weather couldn't have been any more perfect.
Beautiful.
It was just beautiful, relaxing, nice
Comfortable,
little breeze. Yeah.
not too hot. We're going to see a day really similar to yesterday. We're going to start out mostly cloudy, just like we did yesterday, but end up with more sunshine. Let's take a look right now, though, first of a view west of us, a view beautiful at that. How about waking up to that of Lincoln City, courtesy of the Inn at Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera. Chilly morning, 54, starting out with some patchy fog and partly cloudy conditions, but no rain to speak of. How about our morning? If you're headed out the door in the next few minutes here in our area, starting out mostly cloudy, you'd want to grab a light jacket, 61 degrees, but if you're headed out to the festival at noon, things will warm up to right around 70. And similar to yesterday evening, we are going to see sunnier skies and a temperature close to 80, so it's going to be warm and mild again. And I'll tell you more about what you can expect this week coming up.
Okay, a lot of wineries, vendors,
Right.
artists, all pretty happy with your
Very
forecast.
happy, yeah.
Give you a thumbs up. Thanks, Lauren.
Now, with the Northwest's most detailed forecast, this is KATU Storm Tracker weather.
Good morning, everyone. It's going to be another great day around the Portland metro area. If you liked yesterday, you'll certainly like today. Although starting off with cloudy skies right now, current temperature 61 degrees. You'll want to grab a jacket if you're headed out to walk the dog or go for a run or walk. At noon, though, we should warm up to just under 70, right around 68. And today's high at dinner time should be about 77. Yesterday, we were a little bit cooler. We topped out at 75. Let's take some views around our area. Clear, beautiful skies, courtesy of the Hood River Inn of the Columbia River Gorge. Current temperature 59 degrees and dry. And as we move or look west, a view courtesy of the Inn at Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera. Partly cloudy skies and some patchy areas of fog also along the north and central coast. Current temperature 54 degrees. If you're headed to the coast today, it's going to be a beautiful day. Okay, current temperatures around our metro area, 61 degrees for us. A little bit cooler to the west of us, 60 in Hillsborough, 55, one of the cooler temperatures in McMinnville. And more temperatures around the northwest, 50s along both the north and central coast, 59 in the Dalles, and a little bit cooler both in Burns and Baker City at 50 and 51. Weather headlines, what you can expect today and for the next several days. Mild days ahead, very comfortable. On nights are going to be a little bit cooler. And if you're traveling to eastern Oregon, possible isolated showers and thunderstorms continue today into the next several days. Okay, along the coast, starting off mostly cloudy with some patchy areas of fog. In the 60s today for your forecast, 67 in Tillamook. Should see a good amount, though, of afternoon sun. And for us, similar, starting off cloudy, but we're going to be nearly 80, 77 degrees for us and 80 for Salem. Overnight lows will be in the 50s. Cascades Gorge today, a beautiful sunny day, 69 in Government Camp, right around 80 for Cascade Locks and Hood River. Winds will be light. Dalles should see a high of 85 today. And if you're headed to central and eastern Oregon, 80s for both Bend and Madras, 88 in Pendleton, also 87 in Baker City. Burns could see 90, and again, just the chance of isolated showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. So we're going to see some cloudy but partly sunny skies today and tomorrow. But as we head into next week, it's going to be beautiful, warming up a bit, but really pleasant. And for the most part, the mornings will be the same, starting out partly cloudy, but with good chance of mostly afternoon sun. So it's going to be a really nice week ahead as you plan to get outside and
do whatever you're going to do.
Enjoy the summer a little bit more. So
yeah, the wine
not
and
too
jazz
hot.
festivals
That's
we talked
right.
about earlier. But driving into work today, it was so cloudy out there. I was afraid it was going to be that way the entire day, but no. We're actually
Right.
gonna
Well,
see
similar
the
to
sun.
yesterday, right? It's going to be late afternoon, evening, but that sun will break out.
I kind of
So,
wait for it a little bit.
Yeah, be patient.
Okay, thanks, Lauren. We'll talk to you a little bit. Well, K2 and Family Matters. Blocked twice there. That's tough for Hillsborough.
Yeah, really tough.
Feel for the kicker. Well, we are going to talk a little bit more about this rain that hopefully is going to be leaving by at least Sunday, so we get half a weekend. That's
exactly.
nice.
That's the good news. it's tough to fill in and tell you about clouds and rain, but you know what? It is moving through, and that's the good news. So this morning, starting off mostly cloudy around our area with some light rain in spots, but things will dry out. So starting off right now, 59 degrees currently. We have a cold front that's moving in off of the coast this morning, moving in inland that's bringing us these cooler temperatures this morning into the metro area and into the valley. So you'll see light rain on and off this morning in spots. Also around lunchtime, we're going to maintain pretty much the same sky conditions, mostly cloudy with on and off rain and 64 degrees. Now yesterday we saw a high well above normal, 86 degrees. Today a little bit under normal. Normal's about 74. We should see a high of 71, but things will be drier in the afternoon. Right now, a beautiful view courtesy of the Hood River Inn of the Columbia River Gorge where it's drier out, 68 degrees. No rain to speak of. Right now around the metro area, so we're sitting at 59, a little bit cooler to the west of us, 57 in both Hillsborough and McMinnville. If we check in with Salem, that's one spot that's seen a little bit in terms of variable sky conditions and temperatures this morning. Winds out of the south, southeast, you can see how it's mostly cloudy and rainy there right now. A little bit of rain in the bucket, about 0.04 of an inch. So if you are headed south today, this is your kickoff forecast. If you're headed down to Eugene to see the Ducks play Utah, time 12:30, expect some rain. A little bit cooler out there. You definitely want a jacket, maybe some light rain gear at 64 degrees. Maybe you're headed to Corvallis. A little bit different as kickoff times just before 4. It'll be mostly cloudy, but warmer there, 70 degrees to see the Beavs play Cincinnati. Your forecast today for where you live, what you can expect along the coast, starting off mostly cloudy, light morning rain, scattered afternoon showers. For you, highs will be in the 60s for the most part. Tillamook about 67 for us here in the valley. Same sky conditions pretty much, mostly cloudy with some light morning rain, afternoon showers. Highs will be in the low 70s. Government Camp will see a high of 59 today. Overnight tonight along the coast, mostly cloudy. Overnight lows will be in the upper 40s, low 50s for us, about the same. Government Camp 41. If you're headed to central and eastern Oregon, it is going to be a little bit cooler than we've seen in the last few days. Mostly highs in the 70s. Mostly cloudy, light rain and scattered showers. Burns and Baker City will see some of the warmest temperatures at 82, but the real difference for tonight, overnight lows are really going to get chilly, especially in Burns about 37 in Bend and 41 in Baker City, mostly cloudy skies. Okay, so if we can get through today, mostly cloudy and 7.